Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for the Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Florida Realty Marketing Review. In the next 45 minutes, I will provide a general review of our marketing tools and resources, show you how to find them, and offer suggestions on how to apply them to your daily marketing strategies. This is not a training event. If you have a specific question, you can enter your question in the chat box or the question box area, as I will be monitoring these throughout the presentation today. So you can always check out learning sessions that are available anytime on demand with multiple topics on the Learn Center available to you on bhhsresource.com. This session will also be recorded today and made available to you on our company YouTube channel and accessible from the homepage of our intranet. A little bit about the company, and I know we're in 2020 now, but our stats are not yet available for 2019. So I'm just referencing the 2018 stats during this presentation, and hopefully during next month's presentation, we'll have the updated ones available for you to use. So in 2018, we're very proud of the fact that we closed over $3.3 billion in sales volume and had over 15,000 real estate transactions, leases executed, and title policies issued. And that includes all of our company locations, which is over 40 that serve over 21 counties, with you, our sales professionals, with the count of around 1,750. So between everybody, again, that's a lot of real estate in Florida, and that's all thanks to you and your hard work and making the dream of home ownership available to your customers, as well as your sellers realizing their real estate goals and selling their properties too, and hopefully buying another one in Florida. So with Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Florida Realty, we're in some very special company. We're part of the Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices affiliate network. But what that means is that throughout the world now, Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices affiliates span over 50,000 sales professionals within 1,450 offices, with actually 6 locations throughout the world, including Germany, Portugal, England, Spain, Italy, and Dubai. This is the map that you're seeing on your screen is the network member map. And this is available for you to download on the Resource Center. And you just type in the search box network member map, and you can download it and include it when you're on a listing presentation, showing the power of the brand and how the scope of the brand, and that you can network with the other affiliates, letting the sellers know that you can network with all of the other affiliates, letting them know that their property is available. And not only are we in special company with Berkshire Hathaway affiliates throughout the world, but our parent company is actually HomeServices of America. And if you look on the screen, you're going to see some of the top real estate companies throughout the United States. And a lot of these I'm sure that you've heard of, such as Long Foster in the Mid-Atlantic, Edina Realty in Minnesota, Intero Realty in California, Abbey Halliday in Texas. So we're part of this parent company, which is HomeServices of America, and we get to share the guidance and the resources collectively with all of these other great companies that are part of our company as well. And in 2019, HomeServices of America was ranked #1 by RealTrends as the top brokerage for real estate services in America. And this is a really powerful thing for you also to take on a listing presentation and show your sellers and kind of demonstrate the power of your company, the power of our brand, and that they are working with the top real estate brokerage company in America. Berkshire Hathaway Incorporated, which is the parent company, is a holding company with a multitude of businesses. It's run by Chairman and CEO Warren Buffett, which I'm sure all of you already know that. He's also known as the Oracle of Omaha, and we couldn't be more proud to be associated with this company. But with that is great responsibility to carry that name that stands for trust, integrity, longevity, and financial strength behind us as well. And just to show you of that strength, financial strength of the company, one share of the company's A share stock is valued at over $340,000, which is actually the most expensive stock you could own. Berkshire Hathaway employs nearly 390,000 people throughout all of the companies that you see on the screen. And again, being part of Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices, we're very proud to be among these iconic brands such as Duracell batteries, Pampered Chef, Geico, Fruit of the Loom, and Dairy Queen. Warren Buffett really said it best when Berkshire Hathaway is built to be forever. It's true of all of our businesses we own. And you want to be part of an organization that's not looking to sell out next week, next month, or next year. In terms of permanence, we can't be beat. Not only can we not be topped by anyone, we can't be matched by anyone. And this is a powerful quote, and I share this with you because this quote you are allowed to use as part of your marketing. Can't edit the quote, but it is available for you to use. I would include it when you're on a listing again, the company that you keep and the brand that you're associated with. Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices is known as real estate's forever brand, and we hope that you embrace that in your personal marketing as well. In terms of online marketing, we offer a lot that you can share not only with your sellers, but also your buyers too. The Berkshire Hathaway Global Network website was just rebranded with a new domain name, shorter, simpler, bhhs.com. All of your listings and you show and appear on this global network website. The website is also translatable in 12 different languages. And this is a really nice thing for you to share with your sellers, is let them know that their home will be featured on this website and translatable in 12 different languages. So no matter where the buyer's coming throughout the world, that if they feel more comfortable searching for property in another language or their home language, they can do so on the website. And this flyer that you see on the screen talks about the traffic that the global website receives, which is over 26 million visitors. This is downloadable again on the Resource Center. Type in "good to know" global website, and you can download this and have it as part of your presentation as well. We're very proud of the fact that among our 1,750 sales professionals that we speak 34 languages. So if you fluently speak another language, let us know. We want to include it on your online profile on the company site, on the national site, but we'll also include it and provide it to our relocation department as well. So again, back to the global website for Berkshire Hathaway nationally, which is bhhs.com. What I suggest, if you've never done it, visit the website, search for you just as a customer would, and make sure you come up. Make sure if you speak any languages that comes up in your profile, but search as a customer would. Make sure your photo's there. Make sure you're in the right office. Is your correct phone number listed? And if it's not, let us know. And if you, like I said, it's very important to have your online presence be represented just as if you would your face-to-face presence. So you have the opportunity, if you're on social media, to include your social media links, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Add those to your online profile on the company site and on the national site. The agent details page on the national site has a link over to your listings as well. Not only the listings that you currently have active, but also your closed transactions going back, I'm pretty sure it's 24 months. So again, it's really important for your online profile to be reflective of you and how you want to be represented. On the property details page, this is pretty important. This is great. So whenever you put a listing into the MLS, it flows automatically to the national website, as I had mentioned. But I would, within 24 hours, I hope you have a listing checklist. And I would, it'll appear in a couple hours after you enter into the MLS, but if you wait until the next day, I would find your listing on the national website, and you can actually enter the MLS number directly on the homepage to find your property. Make sure you're connected to your listing, and if you're not, let us know, because that means there is a data feed issue and connection with your with the MLS ID numbers, and we can easily correct that. Hopefully it's correct. But if you have an active listing and you go on the national site and you pull it up, make sure you're listed as a listing agent. But there is a share button on the property details page. And this is where you can share the listing on your social media, and I would encourage the seller to do the same. As well as on the property details page, when you're on a listing appointment, you can show your seller exactly how somebody can connect with you quickly and easily to see the property or make an offer. Any leads that come in from the national website filter through the new Sage CRM that's available to you on the homepage of the Resource Center. And this is managed by clicking on that tile. And to learn more about Sage CRM, there is a video training course that's available on the Learn Center, and I encourage all of you to take the time to familiarize yourself with Sage CRM. Please keep in mind that that is an evolving product, brand new. They keep adding additional tools and items to that Sage CRM because it is powered by Salesforce, which means it's one of the most powerful CRMs that's available out there. And it is a great time to learn more about Sage CRM and how to manipulate it with your contacts to make sure you get the most out of the contacts that you put in there or that flows through the national site. So one thing about syndication, I already mentioned that our listings automatically go on bhhs.com. Again, when you're on a listing appointment, make sure you tell your sellers that their listing will also show on Zillow.com. If you haven't set up your profile on Zillow, make sure you do so. And if you haven't checked it out in a while, I would also encourage you to do so. You want to make sure that your online profile on Zillow has your photo and has the same email address that is in the MLS as well as on the national site and on the company site. If you can keep that email address the same, it makes data flow so much easier and better for you to utilize. So it doesn't cost anything to set up a profile on Zillow, but I highly encourage you to do so and check it out if you haven't done so in a while. Zillow owns Trulia, so all of our listings also appear on Trulia.com. We also syndicate all of our listings to WallStreetJournal.com. You are the contact on all of your listings on WSJ Real Estate section. And what I would encourage you on that listing checklist, again, 24 hours after you put the listing into the MLS, I would find your property on WallStreetJournal.com in the real estate section, find your property details page, and share, like, send the link directly to your seller so they can just click on that link and see their property on Wall Street Journal. For any listing that we have that's $1 million and above, we also syndicate that listing to Wall Street Journal's luxury website, which is mansionglobal.com. You are also the contact on your listing here too. We are also an Advantage Pro member with Realtor.com. So we have the advantage of having our logo, a Cabernet banner that really makes it stand out in terms of online presence on Realtor.com. As a Prima agent, you are the contact on your listings on Realtor.com as well. So if you are a part of our Prima program, make sure your photos displaying, make sure your contact information is displaying on your listings, and any lead that comes in from your listing on Realtor.com will go directly to you. We also syndicate our listings over to July.com. And this is really important to share with your sellers too, because they want to know what you're doing to grab the attention of the global buyer too. If you're not familiar with July.com, July.com is pretty much the Realtor.com of China. They receive more than 2 million affluent Chinese consumers every month. And what's important about this site too is that this July.com sits behind the Chinese firewall, which means that our listings flow and that the consumers within that country can see the international properties that are available. The easiest way to find your property on July.com is to go to July.com/global search/the MLS number. And the property will show up in Chinese, but you'll see the photo of the property, and that is the link that you want to send over to your sellers so they can see it too. We also partner with the Financial Times of London, so all of our listings will appear here as well. We also send a data feed every night to the international MLS. The IMLS is a global portal with more than 1 million listings within over 60 countries. So again, showing the power of the online marketing that you can do for your seller is an important part of your listing presentation. And we hope you're sharing all of this with your sellers. This presentation and these slides are made available to you with just a link on the homepage of our intranet. I'll show you how to access those later on in the presentation. One of the things about the IMLS.com, though, is that we enhanced our partnership last year with the International MLS, where we want every one of our sales professionals to have their profile on the International MLS. And you could connect with your IMLS profile with a single sign-on from the Lead Resource tab that's available to you directly off the homepage of the Resource Center. So hopefully what you're seeing on the screen you're all familiar with. This is the Lead Resource dashboard. We've had it for a few years. On the Services tab on the left, you're going to see a link that says IMLS. Once you click on that, it will take you to the homepage of your profile for the International MLS. You'll see your email address that's on that screen, and this is where you want to set up your service areas, your zip codes, your farm areas, a little bit more about you. And once you do that, you're all set up, connected on the International MLS. So how you use this in your marketing is that when you're on a listing appointment, you could tell your sellers not only is their property listed and marketed in the local MLS, but you also feature it in the International MLS as well. We also send a data feed of our listings every night to worldpropertyjournal.com. And World Property Journal is important because Google loves the data and the content that's provided on this site. Anytime you can get an advantage on Google, we take it. And again, just share with your sellers that all of our listings appear here as well. We also send a data feed to Wiki Realty. If you're not familiar with Wiki Realty, you have the opportunity to set up a free online profile here as well. And we had a webinar for our sales professionals about Wiki Realty. If you're looking to do kind of brand a more of a local, hyper-local presence to get your name out there within your local farm area, you can do that through the Wiki Realty platform. Google loves the content. There is different pricing fees available, but just know that all of your listings appear there, and you can set up a free profile. If you wanted to enhance hyper-local marketing, if that's what you're looking to do as part of your business plan in 2020, Wiki Realty may be a good solution for you. And we also syndicate all of our listings to Nextdoor. Nextdoor is kind of one of the largest social networks for neighborhoods. And in some areas throughout Florida, it's more relevant than others, but it's nice to share with your sellers that our listings appear on Nextdoor as well. Talking about the listings and the importance of listings, please keep in mind when you're entering the listings into the MLS how important the data is in the details, the description. There are so many fields within that MLS input sheet, but it all makes a difference in terms of what appears online and what Google will pick up, because they do search that data too. So if you can include in that remarks section any ties to maybe points of interest, local parks, things in the neighborhood, the community name. So when somebody's searching, it has the ability to maybe show up in a search. That's just really good tips instead of just featuring and listing the features of the property. Also tag the photos too, instead of just photo 1, photo 2. When you upload those photos, really describe what they are. And I hope that all of you are also including community photos as well, not just property photos, but people want to get a feel for the community and the area. We live in Florida. We live in a beautiful place. And if the property is in Fort Lauderdale, please include photos of the Fort Lauderdale beaches, shopping, restaurants, shopping centers, all of that area. You have that at your fingertips. But one of the things you need to keep in mind is that you have to have the rights to those photos in order to use them. So if you don't take them or pay for them to be taken through professional photography services, you cannot use them. You cannot search for a pictures of Naples on Google and use those photos in your marketing. Just kind of keep that in mind. If you have any questions on that, please let us know. We also automate digital ads for all of our listings on your behalf as well, all company paid. And this provides additional exposure for you and your listings. To date, the network ads on networks have generated an incredible 31 million impressions that lead to over 106,000 clicks. And better yet, the ads led to over 1 million retargeting impressions to those users who have expressed interest in an ad but have not yet taken a step to convert. Retargeting is essential to managing your advertising presence on a platform. And the way that that works is that every night a data feed goes to our partner to create the ads, powered by AdWorks. The ads are automatically created for you, customized to you. They go on the web, Facebook, and Instagram, but they automatically are targeted through behavioral targeting to a 15-mile radius around that property to website visitors. And that ad follows them, again, through behavioral targeting to potential buyers anywhere they go on the web, Facebook, mobile, all the sites you see online. So it's done automatically for you. There is a listing presentation video that's available to you, and I hope that all of you are using this, downloaded it, included as part of your marketing, because it's very, very powerful. It explains the program to a T. All you have to do is play it while you're on a listing appointment in front of your sellers, or maybe send the link to the video ahead of time, showing your sellers the power of the digital marketing that you're going to be doing for them. Keep in mind, it's all automated. You don't have to do a thing, but in order to get the listing and secure that listing, this is a fabulous way to do so. Now, one of the things that we do ask you, though, is that in order for that seller, after you get the listing, and you want the seller to see that ad as well online and have that ad follow them wherever they go online for the next 7 days, again, that retargeted ad, once you enter the listing into the MLS, goes within a 15-mile radius of all the buyers that are looking around that property, but also for 7 days. So time is of the essence. As soon as that listing goes into the MLS and appears in your AdWorks dashboard, you want to make sure that you add that seller's email address so they see the ad too. So your experience is that you'll receive an email from AdWorks. Keep an eye out on it. As soon as you get that email, you want to add your seller's email address to your AdWorks dashboard. You can edit the ad if you want to, but you don't need to. And you get your own AdWorks account dashboard so you can track the results and stay on top of the listing campaign. The ad runs company paid for 7 days. If you wanted to pay for additional ads to keep that ad running, an additional week runs about $50. It's totally up to you. We pay for it for the first 7 days. And once you add your seller's email, they'll receive an initial email letting them know about your ad campaign with daily updates. If they click on that ad, which I guarantee they will also get retargeted to receive the listing ad. And this program is available to any of you that add new listings that are in the MLS. To access your AdWorks dashboard, you log into the Resource Center, which is at bhhsresource.com. In the upper left-hand corner, you see a thing that looks like, it's called the hamburger, but it looks like a tic-tac-toe board. And those 9 little dots, you click on that. That will take you to the app launcher. Once the app launcher's in there, you're going to see a tab a tile that says AdWorks. Click on that, and that will take you to the AdWorks dashboard. So, Berkshire Hathaway boasts a strong social media footprint from a national perspective. We hope that you like, follow, and are part of Berkshire Hathaway national social media footprint. And that allows you to stay in touch with everything that's happening within the brand at a national standpoint. The easiest way to access all their social media is to go to their website, again, bhhs.com, scroll to the bottom, and you're going to see links directly to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Pinterest. That's the fastest and easiest way to connect with their social media. We as a company tweet about all of our new listings. So once you enter the listing into the MLS, we tell all of our Twitter fans about it, followers as well. Again, something great to share with your sellers whenever you're on a listing appointment. To access the company, our Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Florida Realty social media, kind of the same thing. Go to our company website, bhhsfloridarealty.com, scroll to the bottom, you'll see icons to our social media, which is Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Pinterest. And we encourage you to like, follow, share, be a part of our social media network. Just as I asked you to go to the national site and check out your online profile, I highly encourage you to do it on the company website too. bhhsfloridarealty.com, you appear here, your listings appear here. But you can quickly and easily find your listings by going to bhhsfloridarealty.com/MLS number. If you're a Prima agent, you can use your own Prima domain name as well, /MLS number. And on the property details page, again, I would have this up, share it with your sellers who are on a listing appointment, and show them how you're gonna market their property online on the company website with property details, market snapshot, community information, trends, multiple photos, links to the virtual tour, and where consumers can schedule a showing or save their listing or connect with you quickly and easily. There's also a share button on the company site as well for all of our listings, and this is where you may want to share the listing on social media as well. When I say go to bhhsfloridarealty.com/the-MLS number, this is where you would enter it in the address bar of your browser, whether you're using Chrome, Firefox, Safari, whatever your favorite internet browser is, at the top, not in the Google search bar. You get totally different results if you use the Google search bar as opposed to the address bar. I talked about a lot of websites where we syndicate all of our listings to, but we created what we call our path of a listing. This is available on the homepage of our intranet, as well as in the Market Your Listing section. Again, it's called Path of a Listing, and it demonstrates what happens to your listing once you enter it into the MLS. All those websites I talked about are on this Path of a Listing. This is a great piece for you to download and share with your sellers whenever you're on a listing appointment. To get to our intranet, which is different than the Resource Center. Again, the Resource Center is available to all 50,000 Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices sales professionals throughout the world. Our intranet is specific to our company here at Florida Realty. To access our intranet, you can go to floridarealtyintranet.com, type the username Florida Realty, and the password starts with a 75 number. Every office is unique and has their own 7500 number. If you're not sure what it is, just ask your manager or your administrator and they'll let you know, whether it's 7545, 7523, 7529, whatever it is, that's your password to log in to your version of the intranet. Or you can also always go to our company website, bhhsfloridarealty.com, scroll to the bottom and click on intranet. A couple of things, and again, I hope and encourage you to become familiar with our intranet because it's got a lot of local resources for you specific to our company, including the Florida Do Not Call list. You do still have, if you're making a cold call, you still need to check the Do Not Call list to see if that number is on the National Do Not Call list. We call it the Florida Do Not Call list because we have all of the phone numbers in Florida. So if the number you enter, and you can search up to 10 at a time, if you're allowed to call, it says, yes, you can. If you enter a number and it says, no, you can't, that means you cannot call them. This does not apply to anybody that has reached out to you online asking for information on a property. So if they give you your phone number, they're giving you permission to call them. But if you're just cold calling them out of the blue, you need to check the Do Not Call list first. A couple of the other things that we have on our intranet is Florida Realty marketing materials under Market Your Listing. So listing presentations, that path of a listing, a customizable home selling guide. All of this is available on the Market Your Listing. On the homepage, we have links to our digital flipbooks. We have a listing presentation flipbook. We have a marketing resources flipbook. And on the FloridaRealtyListingBook.com, again, it's a digital version of a marketing presentation that maybe you want to send ahead of time. Maybe when you're confirming an appointment with a potential seller, If you're meeting them today at 2 o'clock, maybe send this link ahead of time. Just wanted to confirm our appointment and also give you an opportunity to familiarize yourself with the marketing that I can do as being your realtor to market your property. And we included that AdWorks listing presentation video in the online version. So if you check out FloridaRealtyListingBook.com, flip through it as a consumer would, you'll see that the built-in video directly on that presentation, which is kind of cool. What I would do if I were you, I would also go to this link. I would download this presentation and have it on my own computer. And maybe I would pick out the pieces that I wanted to include in my personal marketing presentation. Florida Realty Marketing. This is available as a good resource for you too. We as a company offer a lot to you in terms of all of the tools and resources, but we have it all collectively in one place, hopefully as little reminders of what you get as part of our company. And that's available to you right now at FloridaRealtyMarketing.com. We're also proud of our Luxury Collection of Florida Marketing program in conjunction with our partners at the DuPont Registry, the top partner for luxury real estate and luxury boats and luxury cars within that space. So all of our Luxury Collection of Florida marketing materials are also available on our intranet, including logos, maybe qualifications, the application to see if your property qualifies to be part of our Luxury Collection. Michelle Serrano, she's our Luxury Collection marketing manager. She sits with me here in Sunrise, and she does a Luxury Collection of Florida marketing webinar. It's about 30 minutes long. She does it every other month, but it's recorded and available to you today if you wanted to get in that luxury space or are already in that space and want to become familiar with our Luxury Collection of Florida marketing program, which is 100% company paid. I would take 30 minutes to review that webinar or maybe attend an upcoming session as well. And also like us on Facebook too. And if you are interested in becoming a luxury collection specialist, again, there's no cost to do it, but you can apply directly online on the Resource Center. On the homepage of the Resource Center, which is bhhsresource.com, there's a tile called Luxury Collection. When you click on that, that's where you can put in your online application to be part of the luxury collection specialists throughout the country. Once you have that designation, you can network with all of the other luxury collection specialists throughout the Berkshire Hathaway affiliate. On our intranet also, we have a link to our preferred service partners. One of our preferred service partners is Paradigm. And the benefit to this is that through our partnership with Paradigm, which used to be Visual Tour, every night we send them a data feed of all of our listings. And a virtual tour is automatically created for you on your behalf and put in your Paradigm account. Every one of our sales professionals has a company-paid Paradigm account. All your tours are automatically created for you if, when you enter the listing into the MLS, you have at least 6 photos and you select no when it asks if you want a MLS-created tour. There's no extra work for you. Price and status changes are updated for you automatically. And once you have your account in Paradigm, you can log into your account, edit a tour if you wanted to. Maybe you wanted to add a video. Maybe you wanted to use your Paradigm account for a personal promotion tour or a buyer tour or a farm area tour. You can use that Paradigm account for whatever you want. And you can add unlimited photos to your tours too. Paradigm has an outstanding support team. If you have any questions with regard to your Paradigm account, maybe you want to have them help you set up a business Facebook page, which they do, and they'll connect you with all your Paradigm tours there. Reach out to them, schedule an appointment, call them, email them. They are at your service. Back to our intranet, there is a link to Claris Market Metrics. Every one of our sales professionals, you can have a Claris Market Metrics account with your MLS. And what these are reports that come from the data that's in the MLS that you can share with your buyers and your sellers to show market trends in the area. One of the other benefits of being with our company is that we offer social media resource. It's kind of a set it and forget it. If you've ever asked yourself, I know I need to expand my online presence through social media, but I'm not sure what to post or how to post or when to post, set up your social media resource. Once you do it one time, set up your connections, set up your frequency with social media resource. The professionals at RIS Media will automatically post on your behalf real estate related timely articles that are branded to you. The posts are automatic. You can also schedule your listings to post on your social media platforms, which are Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And it just keeps your viewers and your followers engaged with professional real estate timely articles, and you never have to worry about what to post on your social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter. Fabulous, all company paid social media resource. One of the other benefits is RPR. If you haven't set up your account with RPR, please do so. These reports are incredible. The amount of data that they collect on properties and parcels in neighborhoods and areas is phenomenal. You, as a realtor, are the only one that has access to it. However, the best thing to do is go to narrpr.com, set up your account, and then you want to download the app. So whenever you're out traveling about, whether you're with a buyer and you're in the neighborhood and they ask you about a certain property, you can pull up your RPR account on your app. It's GPS enabled. Pull up the property and find out so much information about that property, about the area. There's even a heat map to show buyer index. It's phenomenal. You become the source for everything real estate related with the power of these reports. It's also great for relocation buyers too. And then you can send the link to the report to your buyers or your sellers. RPR support is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They're at your service, and I highly encourage you to utilize these services. This is what it looks like whenever you log in. They have every property parcel in the United States, and they have the majority of the MLSs. So if properties in the MLS, it will show that as well. We also offer concierge service that you can share with your buyers and your sellers. And One Call does it all. They do it on your behalf. And what this allows, hopefully this allows you to free up some time. Direct to your sellers, it's very professional, and they could be used for buyers, sellers, and renters. This service, again, you can go to floridarealtyconcierge.com or call the number, and this company, which is our concierge service, can assist your customers with setting up their city utilities, electric, security, satellite, cable, phone, internet, movers. They have everything that's related to moving. And what's nice about this, if for some reason the closing date changes, instead of having to call all of these other utilities and services, you call the concierge service. They'll notify everybody for you, and it will save your customers a ton of time. Again, just an added benefit. There's no cost to you, no cost to the consumer. All you have to do is offer their services. So the Resource Center, I referenced this a lot, but what is the Resource Center? It is the intranet for all of the Berkshire Hathaway sales professionals globally, all 50,000. There's a customer success team at your service available. I call them all the time. Any question related to the Resource Center, you can reach out to them via phone or email. I highly encourage you to add this in your address book, their phone number, their email address. And once you log in, and maybe it's your first time there, log in, you want to make sure that your profile is set up correctly. To access your profile, it's in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Make sure your photo is there, your phone number is correct. And just a tip, under the business phone number, I would include your mobile cell phone number. It may show up in a couple of different places, but it's important for that main number to be your mobile number. One of the things that we call tiles on the homepage is a link to Marketing Resource. Marketing Resource is your one-stop online location for marketing materials. Whether you want to send a just listed e-card, there's over 2,000 templates available to you in Marketing Resource, and most of them have MLS listing integration. And what that means for you is that after you take a listing into the MLS, you can log into Marketing Resource off the Resource Center and select, maybe you just want to send a just listed e-card out to all of your contacts or local realtors that you have in your contact list. You just select the MLS number of that property. It will automatically pull in the photos, the description, the address, the features that you entered from the MLS automatically. A couple of clicks away, you have a professionally looking e-card and that you can even send out to your seller as well. Open houses, newsletter templates, anything you want. Maybe you wanted to send a welcome the new year e-card. All those templates are available to you. One of the things that's also included in there that I'm going to spend some time on is resume, profile, about me. This is really important, and not a lot of our realtors have it. And I encourage all of you to do it, especially it's January, it's New Year. Think about having your resume. Just as you were going on a job interview, think of your listing appointments as a job interview. It is very professional to hand them your resume. We offer to you 10 steps to writing your biography, and it's available on the homepage of our intranet on FloridaRealtyIntranet.com. And the importance of having your biography and profile, it's really important to have it in print and online. This is your first impression to any prospective customer. A strong bio can attract new customers, lay the foundation to build a professional relationship, and offer potential customers a reason to get to know you. A biography can also include your interest in your hobbies that allows the potential customers to see you more than just a realtor, but as a local trusted real estate advisor. I went through on Zillow and just kind of looked at online profiles. And once you have your resume written, you can use it pretty much anywhere, not only in print, but in your online profile. Make sure that kind of biography, that resume, that profile is on your profile on Zillow, because it does make a difference. People want to get to know you, and your online presence is just as important as your face-to-face presence. You can also use that presence on your Realtor.com profile, on your profile page, on your LinkedIn profile, and on your website. And it's very inexpensive, but it's so effective. I know Sharon Sepp, the head of our relocation department, is always looking for all of her reload team to have that professional bio. And hopefully we've given the tools and templates. There's an e-card template for your resume and bio. There's tips on how to create it on our intranet, and we hope that you utilize that in part of your marketing for this year. Back to the homepage of our intranet. I know I talked about Sage CRM, which links to any lead from the national website, but you have your dashboard on Lead Resource. Again, we've had Lead Resource for a few years. This takes you to your dashboard, again with that Services tab on the left. But the first time you come into your profile, you want to make sure, into your dashboard, you want to make sure that your personal profile is set up. Make sure, again, it has your phone numbers, your correct email address, and again, try to keep your email address consistent throughout all platforms. Remember, hopefully this looks familiar. It had a link over to the IMLS profile page. This is where you can manage contacts, set up action plans. Any lead that filters from the company website or your Prima agent website goes through Lead Resource. Back to the homepage. There's a tile that's called Buyer Match. Buyer Match, if you are not familiar with this, please click on that tile, become familiar with it, because this is a great thing to prepare when you're going on a listing appointment. Sellers want to know two things: how much their home is worth, and do you have buyers looking for a home like theirs? Your dashboard allows you to provide a professional buyer market analysis on properties. There's no cost to you. It's all company paid. We encourage you to take advantage of your Buyer Match platform, and every one of our sales professionals has a home valuation URL. Pretty much this is your own Zillow. And we hope that you use this to market on your social media pages too. You can do that within the Buyer Match dashboard, and where you can post a kind of a attention-getting headline to attract new sellers to find out how much their home is worth, to see if it makes sense for people to sell. And like I said, it's pretty much your own Zillow. We include a Zillow's estimate as part of your home valuation URL that you can market with. As for Prima agents, we already linked it to the homepage of your Prima site. So as a Prima member, if you go to your website, the What is Your Home Worth link automatically links over to your home valuation URL for you. And I realize it's 11:45. I am going to go through the rest of the information. We just have a few more slides. Hopefully you can stay with me, but it is being recorded, and I'll make sure that this presentation is available again on our YouTube channel for the company, as well as on the homepage of our intranet. This is just if you're thinking about joining Prima or just refamiliarizing yourself with what a Prima website is and what it can be. Not only does it have a link to your home valuation site, but it also has a new construction, video resource tab, a Google Translator, and it's built in responsive design, which means that wherever your consumer is checking out your website, it looks the same across all devices. I had already mentioned that as a Prima agent, you have the benefit of being an Advantage Pro member, which means that you get the direct lead to any of your listings on Realtor.com, and your listing really stands out with your photo and contact information. It also includes 5 Street, which is just speed to the lead. It gives you social media intelligence for any of those consumers that may connect with you on Realtor.com on any of your listings. So if they're on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, you automatically get those profiles links so you can check out that contact and learn more about them before you actually pick up the phone to call them. Back to the homepage of the Resource Center. There is a link to the Learn Center, and the Learn Center lets you take classes at your own pace. There are so many resources available to you. I highly encourage you to put on your calendar maybe once or twice a month to take a new on-demand Learn session on the Learn Center. Commit to it. There's a ton available to you, maybe attracting new buyers. There's the home marketing system. It's a 7-part series that was developed by Gino Blafari and Alan Dalton that's available to you, which includes a customized home marketing system, which is a step-by-step proposal, walks you through the process, shows you what to say whenever you're on a listing appointment. There's also the real estate lifestyle and planning guide that's available to you in the Learn Center. And this is a great resource to share with your customers too. So back to 7 places to update your profile. We talked about a lot today, but the first time you're there, please make sure to update your homepage profile on the Resource Center, the Marketing Resource, Lead Resource, Buyer Match, Zillow, LinkedIn, Business Facebook page, the International MLS, and Nextdoor. So a lot of things, but once they're set up, you never have to go back to them again, hopefully, and you'll know that your online presence is just as strong as your face-to-face presence. So again, hopefully a couple of the resources that are company paid are Form Simplicity. It's branded to our company at bhhsfr.formsimplicity.com. And like I said, check out FloridaRealtyMarketing.com. It kind of reviews everything we went over today, but it's in a booklet. You can download those pages, maybe access the resources, that passive listing, training and support, all of our other partners that are available to you as well. As a thank you for joining us today, I will also send all of the attendees a password keeper. Again, we have a lot of tools and resources, but we hope we'll try our best to keep you as organized as possible. And this is just a Word document that you can change and update and make it as fluid as you want, but it's a good place to keep all of your usernames and passwords. So I don't see any questions. Thank you again for attending the session today. Sorry we ran a few minutes late, but I appreciate your time and your attendance. I will stay on just for a couple minutes in case anybody has any questions, but my contact information is available directly on the page as well. You can always call me or email me. I'm available and at your service. Thank you for joining us.